So just help us out. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but this is where the conversation is, so let's have it.
Well, first of all, the planning will be done more than 2 weeks in advance. 2 weeks is the notice of we're going to implement in 2 weeks. But the finalization of what's the specific detours, the specific ramps will be worked out well in advance of any of that and communicated. I do want to think there's cards on the table.
Craig Heberbrand speaking from ODOT.
So if any businesses have any questions regarding access, call these numbers or email it. Kathy is the one that will respond immediately. The message is we're open for business. Tremont's open for business. Cleveland's open for business. Downtown, the flats. We will make sure that we provide you with the information that allows you to convey to your customers that you can get here. You might have to use a different street than you normally used to, but we'll make sure you have that information and can convey that to your customers. And I think a little later, Kathy will talk a little more specifics about the strategies that may be helpful in dealing with your customers to ensure them that they can in fact get here and it's not a problem. Come on down and enjoy Tremont.
A couple of questions. I'm with Metro Health Hospital, and so I had a couple of questions. One, what's the impact on Scranton and West 25th Street in terms of people choosing not to continue all the way downtown and get off? Have you done any traffic estimates on how much more traffic we'll see on Scranton and West 25th?
Well, they are. Sorry.
Let me just finish. And then I wonder, have you talked to the emergency medical service here in Cleveland, as well as the suburban communities? We're the level 1 trauma center for the region, and so a lot of folks come. So they're all
Corlett
We
from
have
Metro
met
Hospital.
with the fire department, the police department, city EMS, and Metro Health.
Okay.
We invited all the other ambulance services.
Metro Health.
One of them came.
Okay.
You can invite. You can invite.
Right.
There will be information posted on the interstates that will tell you the key here.
So, but actually, back to the first question: what's going to be the additional traffic on West 25th Street and Scranton Road?
West 25th is getting some improvements this spring so that the signals will be coordinated.
But how much more volume do you project will be on West 25th Street?
You know, that's next to impossible to predict, because people are going to choose an alternate route based on
the traffic.
Very finite, and
so you have no
and
estimates.
it changes from
You don't
day to
have any
day.
estimates on how much more traffic we'll have on the street?
Traffic engineers, I'm not the engineer here. You guys need to help me answer
like
this.
A basic thing.
We don't have that information with us, but we did model it. We did work with the city of Cleveland and the regional planning authority to model it.
So you have projections.
Yeah.
So can we get a copy of those?
Sure. And that was what led us to work with the city of Cleveland to improving the traffic signalization along 25th Street.
Over by West 25th Street and by Scranton as well. That's happening this year. ODOT is doing that as well.
I don't know.
I don't know the schedule. I know the bridge.
Is that this year or is that next year?
I don't believe it's this year, and I'm not sure when that's scheduled. But I know we are designing that improvement in our district office, but I'm not sure of the schedule.
Director, at our next meeting, can you, and with Mrs. Farrell's help, do literally layer on layer on layer? Rob, I'm going to need you in this with the flats bridges, because every single thing, it's like, you know this, you taught me this, Craig, 12 years ago. Traffic's like water. So you're going to push, it's not going to change, you're just going to push it. It is going to impact the bridge John's talking about for Metro Health. If West 25th Street gets clogged, you may as well try to figure out how to get people in to Metro with the ambulances, because they can't, crawl over traffic. So if by the next meeting you could have all the different projects, and I'll help you with Sammy, so that we know every single thing that's happening, whether it's Columbus Road Bridge or the other stuff, because it will have an impact. I think I don't think the models can account for all the craziness that we're going to hit.
Yeah, we can bring maps showing all the other projects that are in there. We have been tracking them. For example, when we made the assumptions for this project and we were doing the modeling, we did not know the schedule for Columbus. We know it needed work. Right. We did not know the exact year. Right. We chose to close that link in the model so that when we ran our model, there was no traffic crossing the river at Columbus because we couldn't guarantee it was available for our use. So those are some of the things we did. We were very conservative in our analysis.
The most recent information we've heard